Hi guys, so today's video is going to be talking about how other people perceive you. And just a heads up, every one of these charms or piles, the charms in them, I just did a TikTok reading and there is charms from my TikTok reading in each one of these piles. So if you guys wanted to check that out, you can check that out. It was about why people love you. So apparently you are all very loved. Just know that up front. And if you guys enjoy this video, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow, and I really appreciate it so much, you guys. Thank you for that. And also, thank you guys for putting timestamps down there too. I really appreciate that as well. You guys have been so great about that. And if you guys would like to donate to the channel, you can find my Cash App, my PayPal link, and my Amazon wish list all in the description box below so that you can do that. And my esty shop is down there as well if you guys are interested in some of the paintings that I make and show on here. And get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And we're going to start with pile 1. I lost one of the bouncy balls, but that's okay because I know what it looks like. You guys, I feel like, are somebody who continues to go forward regardless of what obstacles come your way, regardless of what hardships you face. You guys are somebody that can go with the flow. You can adapt easily. You can change it up if you need to. You can also fight against the flow if you have to as well, and you will still get there. Salmon actually fight against the flow when they're going upstream and just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. This charm always reminds me of that. You guys are somebody who has a lot of hope and faith. You have a lot of hope and faith in humanity for a lot of you as well. You guys could also be volunteers, and if you are, you stand out and shine in that section very well. You guys are very pure in your intentions, very pure in your communication. You guys are very honest, very integrity-filled. You could also be somebody who divines very well as well, and you are somebody that communicates your communication is out of this world. You really communicate very effectively, and I feel like you bring a lot of hope and faith to others through your communication. So for letters, we have Y. People may ask themselves why a lot for some reason about you. FYI, for your information. It's like, you know what? I feel like a lot of you can be like, you know what? If somebody has something snarky to say to you, you could be like, you know what? For your information, this is everything that's going on. So if you can't see the whole situation, maybe you should just stop talking. I feel like a lot of you have a fair amount of attitude as well behind you, but you're a very good person with very good intentions. QTBG, you can definitely hold your own in a debate as well. GPVCHDTE. So we only have one vowel here besides the Y's. We got a lot of Y's, and sometimes Y's are vowels, but not all the time. Edgy, beg, pet, copy, kept, fed, betcha. Bet. Yeah, it's like you guys got this attitude like, oh really, you want to bet? I'm gonna make this shit happen. We have the cheetah. Yeah, you're gonna make shit happen. That's exactly right. People see you as very motivated, driven, passionate, very goal-oriented, very wise, and very knowledgeable. You are somebody that is very strong, very determined, very solid, very stable, and very grounded. Even though you have a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of motivation, it is very grounded energy. And you are somebody who likes to do things by the book. You like to do the things the right way. You're also somebody who does not forget things easily. An elephant never forgets. That's how people perceive you. The Hermit, 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the Joker. So you're somebody who could have a very good sense of humor. You're also somebody who's like a wild card. You're somebody who can multitask fairly easily, and you're very recognized for your skills in doing this. You are somebody who can keep everything together even when it looks like everything is off balance. You're somebody who is very harmonious in your friendships. You have a lot of peace and love to give in friendships. You are somebody who gives and receives in an equal exchange in your friendships. You're very recognized and looked up to for the way that you bring peace to situations and harmony to situations. You're somebody who really looks within yourself to understand yourself so that you can understand the world around you. You definitely like to pull away and isolate from the world when you need to. You like to really go within to understand and to listen to your intuition. You really listen to your intuition. You're also somebody who's very good at ending cycles and situations that aren't good for you and being able to come up with a new way of doing things and seeing things so that you can progress forward. You are somebody that does not let the obstacles get in the way for very long. If they do, you take your time to look at the situation and then you move forward some more. And you're very driven to be a good friend as well and to bring peace and harmony to situations. You could also even be somebody who works in couples therapy or peer counseling in some way. You're somebody that really focuses very much on peace and harmony in situations, and communication is a big part of what you do. You are a hard worker and you are very good at breaking the chains and overcoming toxic situations. Wow. Your positivity is overflowing, especially when you are working on your passions. When you sing, no one can look away. It's like heaven opened up and a choir of angels was heard. So, the reason I was saying you're good at breaking cycles and finding new ways of doing things is because of this full moon in this Hermit card. It was really making me think of that. It's really not anywhere else in the rest of these cards, but it's in this paper right here, so you're definitely good at that. You're also somebody who sings very well. I feel like your voice can bring a lot of harmony and peace and calm energy to others. You stand up for what you believe in, and you always do what you feel is right. You never back down from a confrontation, but you rarely start one unless it's needed. And like I said, you are damn good in a debate. So, you guys are great at communicating. You guys can definitely put a stop to any challenge that comes your way with a few words. And you generally tend to stay out of drama and stay away from it unless it's brought to your door. So that's how other people perceive you. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear about who you are in the comments below, because you sound like an amazing person, and I would love to hear whether or not this reading resonated with you as well. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 2. For you guys got both of you guys stand out. You guys are very colorful people. You guys really have a tendency to color outside the lines sometimes, but you also like to keep it in the lines of what you find to be the right approach in situations. We have be happy, be brave, be drug free. I pledge to be drug free. Red Ribbon Week, October 23rd to the 31st. NFP, Pizza Hut could be important too, because I think that came from Pizza Hut. That's the first time I've actually noticed that, so that could really be something for somebody in particular. You guys are just this very rare find, once in a blue moon, something that nobody's ever going to see twice is what they feel like. We also have Colorado and 1995, so you could definitely have been born in 1995, or 1995 could be important to you in some way. You guys really are just this very rare person that people don't even know how to perceive you. You come off as very colorful, very different. You stand out very much so, but at the same time, you do like to do things in the right way as well. And you guys are very confident, very stable, very strong. You have a tendency to want to make it through whatever issues you have without having to rely on drugs or alcohol for those issues. You don't tend to sweep your problems under a rug. You tend to face them head on and to overcome them with the power that you know that you have within you. Instead of having to go and get, whether it be pharmaceutical drugs or street drugs or alcohol or food or anything else to cover up or bury the problems that you have, you tend to face them and work through them instead. D-U-G, Doug. I, dig. L, lig. Jig. J, LJ, JD, Z, T, H, Z, Z, W, X, M, J, V, junior varsity. Somebody could have played sports in school as well. LN, or you could now if you are still in school. U, R, earn, run, rule, hill, hilt, him, Jim, gin, vin. And you know what? Some of you could have been an alcoholic or a drug addict in the past, but you were able to overcome that. We have drugs, and we have gin here, rum. We also have rum, Ruth, village, vile, dill, none. Okay, I'm going to look at these cards first, and then we'll get into what the good comments about you say too. Hummingbird and Phoenix. So you are somebody who is very positive, very energetic, very happy-go-lucky. You are somebody that it doesn't matter what life throws your way, you always rise back up from the ashes. Whatever happens, and it could seem like your entire world has fallen apart, and you'll never make it out of this one. Will they ever make it out of this one? And then all of a sudden, people turn around and they're like, holy fuck, this person rose back up out of that like it was nothing. They left all the troubles behind, and they are now on fire and moving forward quicker than ever with more wisdom and more knowledge and more skills than they had before. They learned from this, they grew from this, and they got back out of the fire and into the frying pan. Or, you know what, I think that's supposed to be a bad thing, but I don't care. Anyway, you guys are very happy, very joyous, very loving, and you spread this love and light everywhere that you go as well. We have the Star, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Two of Wands again, and we have the Knight of Swords. So you could be somebody who expresses your emotions very authentically as well. You're very truthful, very honest, very outspoken. You may be a little bit impulsive at times with the actions that you have, and then people are like, holy crap, how did that work out for them? But it always tends to work out for you. You are somebody who sees things from a higher perspective. You understand what your path and purpose is, and you always choose to follow the guiding light to go after what you feel like is the right path for you. You are very hope-filled, very faith-filled, and very inspiring to others. You are somebody who is in the spotlight and seen very much so for the strength that you have, the integrity that you have, the honesty that you have, the openness that you have. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to grab something really quick. And you are just somebody that really speaks. Your speeches have a very strong impact on the world around you. And if you are not choosing to speak about the things that you have gone through, it is time to choose to stand up and tell people what you have gone through and how you made it out, because you could help change a lot of people's lives with the truth that you have within you. Let's see what else we got here. Nothing compares to you. You are everything to me. I am swept away by the love that I feel for you. My heart beats faster when I see you, and I can't look away. Please notice me. So, there could definitely be somebody calling out to you that wants you to notice them, that wants you to see them, that wants you to feel the love they have for you. And they want you to know that every time they see you, their heart beats faster. They have butterflies in their stomach, and they would like you to notice them. You are definitely one in a million. Nothing compares to you. This could definitely be an ex that is, and something about Colorado or 1995 could have something to do with that as well. This person could have been somebody that you felt like was once in a blue moon as well. You are definitely the light in other people's lives. And other people may not have trusted the authenticity that you put out there. And it bit them in the ass because they realized that you really were the real deal. And they passed up on it. And that's who this person is. Multifaceted, creative, quirky, and a good multitasker. Can make something from nothing. Very out there, a bit over the top, and very grounded. Can do so many different things and is very good at them. By the way, there's been like 3 or 4 times now during this reading where I was like, if you felt like you might be drawn to pile 1 too, go ahead and watch that. If you're a good multitasker, you're very grounded. There was a couple other things, but all of those things were mentioned in pile 1 as well. You're a very fiery person and you're very decisive in your actions. You tend to really go towards things, but you go towards them because it's like this higher calling and higher purpose that you have. So that's pretty much what I got for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, who you might be. You guys sound like an amazing person, and I would love to hear from you. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. Ooh. For you guys, what do others think about you? So, you are definitely somebody who volunteers in some way, whether that's your time, your energy, your communication. You may volunteer at an animal shelter or soup kitchen. You may volunteer with kids. You volunteer in some way, and you bring a lot of joy to others in doing this. You may even volunteer with a few specific people, and they really see you as a beautiful person. You're somebody who communicates very effectively, very efficiently. You're very authentic in your communication. You're very unconditionally loving in that communication as well. You hold the keys to peace, and you bring peace to situations through your communication. You are somebody who's a very hard worker. You're very abundant. You are somebody who has had to face a lot of repeating cycles in your life, and I feel like you are somebody who has overcome a lot of them through your hard work, your persistence, your determination. You are, once again, a very rare find. This is a Pokemon chip that I found outside, and it's Mew. I think it's Mew. Anyway, Mew is very rare, but also shinies are very rare. So I feel like you are somebody who is very, very rare, very 1 in a million, like 1 in a Million by Neo. And 1 in a Million, the older song. More people probably know that one. So you are just this bright, shining person who brings a lot of goodness to the lives around you. You're very grounded as well. G-N U, gun. O, gone, goner. E, K, K, X, D, N, end. W, Y, W, W. Somebody could have a website. S, I, G, Instagram. Z, B, O, S, boss. I'm bossy. That song's what came to my mind. The one that's like, I'm the one that's tattooed on his arm because I'm bossy. That song. Boss. Bow. Bow down. Bow down is literally in there. Big, and I'm thinking of the movie Big. Bod, body, bob, broke, broken, bick, sock, sick, sid, sand, sang, sung, sing. So you could definitely be great at singing as well. Box, boxed, woke, wig, dig, dang, bang, Corey came to mind for some reason. Gory, rabbit, shark, zebra, So some people could perceive you as being fearful of an attack. You are somebody who is very out of the box. You stand out a lot. You may be somebody who is very different from the people around you. You could be around a lot of different people who have a different culture or a different belief system than yourself. You're somebody who really listens to your third eye. You have a very strong intuition. You have a very strong imagination as well. You are somebody who has a dark and a light side, and you have incorporated them both into your life so that your dark side, your shadow side, is not dragging you down. You know that you have some fear sometimes and some anxiety sometimes, but I also feel like you have no problem stepping up to the plate and handling situations that you need to handle if they do arise. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you are somebody who is building something. You're building something from the ground up. You are at the beginning of this process. You have been through a lot. And you have a lot trying to hold you back and a lot trying to hold you down. You may have a lot of people who have really tried to weigh you down, or there could have been some gossip. There could have been some lies. There could have been some betrayals. There could have been some people who really were just out to hurt you or get you. And there could have been just people who were lying, sneaky, things like that. And you have dealt with these situations very efficiently, very effectively. You have walked away from the people who have done these things to you. You have really continued to work hard towards what you deem important in your life. You are somebody who is very loyal, strong, solid, committed. You're very good to your community, and you could possibly even have a lot of help in your community, but you may not see it because of the fact that you have been hurt by so many people that it could be hard to see that at times. You are somebody who is very honest. You are somebody who's very truthful, very upfront. You are also somebody who is building something great, something very strong, something very stable, something very sturdy for yourself, so that you don't have to worry about whether or not you are going to have a place to be or have what you need or what you want, things like that. You could also be somebody who travels a lot. You're somebody who knows a lot about a lot of different cultures, a lot of different places, and a lot of different people. You always reach out to help those in need. You are very unselfish, and it doesn't matter what you're going through. You are there for others in their time of need, which makes you just an amazing beacon of hope and light in this world. So keep being that beautiful person that you are. You have risen up from the darkness time after time. So much strength in such a small package. You are a light in this dark world. Hey, that's exactly what I was just saying. Shine that light always. Always. Now it's been said twice. Now you have to listen to it. So, we also have, you guys got a lot of these messages, by the way. Your smile is infectious and contagious, so no one could ever escape a chance to smile when you do. Even the most stoic, serious person can't help but to break into a lighter mood around you. That came out in my last reading as well. So if you've been experiencing a lot of gossip and stuff, I think it was pile 1, I'm really not sure. Go see if you were drawn to the pile that had that in my gossip reading. And let me know in the comments if you were. My time is not free. My energy is not free. I am not free. This one came out in that one too. I have a high value. I think it might have even been in the same pile. It might not have. I'm not meant for everyone. I deserve to have an equal give and take, and I walk away from anything that is not giving back to me. If people are going to be bringing you small energy for the big, beautiful, bright light that you bring to them, you're done. It's not happening. You are definitely not going to make or let anybody make you feel guilty about asking for something in return for the good, beautiful things that you do for this world, because there's nothing wrong with feeling like you should be able to eat and you should be able to live, because you are somebody who brings amazing things to this world, and you are no longer going to allow people to trample you down or step over your boundaries if you have in the past. And I really just feel like you are somebody who is on top of your game and headed and playing for the long run. Really, you're playing the long game here, and people definitely see you as being someone who deserves everything that comes your way. So believe that yourself too. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, who you are as a person, what you're working on. I would love to know what you're working on, because I have a feeling it's going to leave a big impact on this world. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.